Some of the first clips leaking from early Seedance 2.5 testers are bizarrely specific comedy skits, like a character passionately arguing about being double parked in a handicap spot on a Tuesday. These clips are arriving in native 4K, and they're maintaining that level of detail across much longer durations than we've seen before. But despite this visual polish, generating video like this has always felt like playing a high-stakes game of chance. Imagine spending massive compute power to render a flawless 30-second shot. The timeline bar fills slowly, representing hours of processing, only for a microscopic glitch to appear in the final seconds, giving your character an extra finger. In this environment, a high-quality 30-second render is useless if one unfixable mistake ruins the entire file. Under the current workflow, that localized error forces you to discard the entire 30-second shot and start over. You're forced to regenerate from scratch and hope that the next random seed doesn't produce a completely different hallucination somewhere else in the frame. When clips were only a few seconds long, this was a minor annoyance. But at 30 seconds, the time and cost of this reroll tax make it impossible for creators to work on tight deadlines. For AI video to become a reliable tool, there must be a way to fix small mistakes without sacrificing the rest of the shot. This is the problem ByteDance is targeting with Seedance 2.5. After a few delays, the release is currently scheduled for early August. The raw specs are a major leap forward. A native 30-second video generated in a single pass. There are no seams or hidden cuts. The system can simultaneously reference up to 50 different images, allowing complex visual storytelling within one continuous block. Because the entire video generation is completely unbroken, the lighting, character features, and physics stay consistent from start to finish. However, these massive files require significantly more compute power to generate, which means the cost of finding a mistake and having to regenerate the whole thing is higher than ever. Without a way to make surgical edits, the increased scale of Seedance 2.5 would actually make the workflow more frustrating for professional users. The solution included in this update is a feature called region editing. Instead of discarding the video, draw a mask around the glitch. The system locks the other 99% of the image, freezing spatial and temporal data. It then runs a localized regeneration only within that mask, seamlessly blending new pixels into the original video. The result is a clean fix that allows the creator to keep the perfect parts of their original render. By isolating specific errors, the workflow moves from total reliance on a random seed to a process where the user can manage and correct their output. This level of control changes the relationship between the creator and the model. You can now treat a generation as an editable draft that can be polished rather than a single unchangeable file. Early testers are already using these tools to refine complex cinematic shots, proving that we're getting closer to actually directing the final image, rather than just hoping for a good result. The rollout begins in early August, with China receiving initial access first. After that, it will expand globally through the Dreamina platform, with back-end API access for developers coming later in the year. Combining 30-second native generation with surgical region-level editing makes this the most significant update to AI video utility we've seen. We are moving past the phase where a single bad pixel can ruin hours of work. The ability to refine specific sections means the person behind the screen, not the algorithm, finally has the last word.